In today's video, we're going to be talking about places you can go to save a lot of money on Christmas presents. We are 2 weeks away from Christmas. Let's get to it. Good morning. Today we're going to be talking about a few places that we shop at to get budget Christmas presents. These are places where everybody can shop to save a little bit of money with the grocery prices going through the roof. We wanted to pick a few stores that we wanted to talk about with you guys that we visit from time to time, and we may visit here a time or two before we get closer, as we get closer to Christmas. Wanted to talk about a few of them. The first one I want to talk about is Big Lots. Okay, so Big Lots is one of those stores where, we have visited for like groceries and stuff like that because we know a lot of people shop for different items on groceries. Groceries are going through the roof everywhere. We cover this day to day. If you are new to the channel, we focus a lot on saving people money in the grocery stores. But today we are talking about Christmas items, mostly toys. Going to be talking mostly about toys because it's all about the kids. That's why I wanted to talk about Big Lots first, because they have so many toys. And when we were there the other day, we were looking at the overall, like, $10 seems to be the magic number or under at Big Lots. And that's key, right? When you can go into a store and know that, okay, most of the items here, most of the toys are $10 or under. And we'll talk about Ollie's too. We got a lot of comments on Ollie's for toys. I would say it's very similar. We'll talk about that here in a second. But Big Lots also has other things that are fairly cheap that we can buy for everyone. A couple of years ago, I got my dad this, it's a Santa outhouse, right? It's an outhouse, a bathroom, an old outhouse bathroom. And it's got Christmas lights on it, and you push a button. I got it for like $10. Ended up being one of their favorite Christmas presents ever. Something really simple, and it's funny because it makes funny noises, Santa going to the bathroom, and he makes jokes, stuff like that. We find all kinds of funny little things like that at Big Lots, which are great Christmas presents, and they are very cheap. And back to toys, like I said, $10 and under, that's, when we're getting closer to Christmas, we're looking for items that maybe, if you're on a tight budget, this is a place that we're really focusing on. As we've talked about in some other videos, Big Lots is great for Christmas. Different things. Wrapping paper is a lot cheaper at Big Lots. And, it's definitely a place to check out, especially a couple weeks before Christmas here, to get some of those items that are cheaper and, to at least look at. I know we kind of get mixed reviews on Big Lots. We love our Big Lots just for those reasons. Not so much for groceries. I know we've covered that a lot, but for toys, Christmas items, holiday items, they seem to be really good at that. So next, I do want to bring up Ollie's, as to where I know a lot of people have mixed reviews with Ollie's as well. And that's just from judging from our comments over the last couple years. We have a lot of people that like Ollie's. Ollie's over the years has gotten a little more expensive. I feel like most of these stores have, Big Lots too. Big Lots no exception. But we noticed the other day, a lot of the toys were still cheaper there. Also with Ollie's, I don't know how your Ollie's is, but ours is packed to the brim with games, books. Ollie's is famous for their books. They have inspirational books. They have big, giant coloring books for kids, graphic novels, like comic books, stuff like that, stuff I like, for great prices. Like, I saw a pack of comic books, like, Superman, Batman, all these different characters in there. It was $10. $10. If you go to a comic book store, one of those comic books is going to be $4. But, and so huge savings there. Also with Ollie's, some of the bigger products like furniture, stuff like that, Ollie's seems like they're just as expensive as anywhere else. But when it comes to toys, they are just full of toys. Now, you never know what you're going to get at Ollie's. It's not very organized. It's kind of all thrown together. But it's like walking into Toyland. I mean, they have so much stuff, and the prices are very comparable to Big Lots. I mean, it's very similar. And you'll see similar toys too. I almost feel like what Big Lots gets rid of goes to Ollie's, but it's the same prices. It's, the $10 seems to be the magic number, $10 and under. And, we are focusing on bargain stores today here, mostly because, we've gotten a lot of comments lately that, a lot of people don't have a lot of money, but they want to get something for their loved ones for Christmas. So we're trying to, bring out some of the places that we can think of to where you can get a good deal, not spend a lot of money, and be happy with the gift that you're buying a person, knowing that they're going to like it. Because some stores, we go to some cheaper stores, and it's like, yeah, there'll be a lot of good deals and everything, but nothing that really stands out. And let me say real quick, after the list that I'm going over here, we're going to go over some very budget-friendly Christmas stores. So I want to talk real quick about Walmart. So over the years, I feel like Walmart has kind of become the juggernaut of Christmas shopping in store, because obviously Amazon has taken over Christmas. I mean, they might as well put a hub unit out in our neighborhood here, because they are here constantly. And I will say Amazon is a great place to not even have to leave your home, and you can find the best deals. And, I kind of wanted to leave Amazon out of the video, but I didn't really feel right about talking about the best ways to Christmas shop or the cheapest ways without mentioning Amazon. And really, now that I mention it, yeah, Amazon is great. And you can just search around continuously to find the cheapest deals, stuff that has the free shipping on Prime. Yeah, Amazon, Merry Christmas, and we all love you. So, back to Walmart. I just can't say Amazon without talking about it. Anyway, now if you're like me and you like to look around, if you are in the store and you like to see what things do, if you like to push that try me button to see what that T-Rex does for your 8 or 7-year-old nephew, which, yes, I have a 7-year-old nephew, and a lot of kids that we buy for that, we have to look, we have to search things, because we can't afford to get everybody something, expensive, so we like to get little things that we know they're going to like. And I gotta say, most of that's come from Big Lots, but Walmart is definitely a good place to shop. Maybe not the cheapest, but you are going to find the younger kid generation of today's wants for toys. They have it all. They have everything that is hip, right? I don't even know what's hip anymore, but they got it. They got the LOLs to the Disney dolls to the Batman and Superman and everything. I mean, we were in Walmart the other day, and they are just loaded down with toys. Usually when I'm in store, we're focusing on groceries, because groceries, again, have just shot through the roof. And I did just do a video at Walmart yesterday, if you want to check out some of the grocery options they have. But I will leave that video in the description box below if you want to check that out. But I will say that as far as like everything, sports, bikes, footballs, baseballs, everything, tools for your loved ones, for your husband, or, awesome, good priced shirts, shoes, clothes, for your wife or your husband. I mean, it's an all around place to where I feel like if you had to go to one store, if I had to pick one store to shop at to get everything on my list that I needed for everybody, Walmart would be the place, because they have literally everything. Now, our Walmart is a little smaller than some of the super Walmarts, so I would probably go to a different one if I had to make that choice. But as far as like the everything store, if I need wrapping paper, they have some deals on wrapping paper. You got to kind of search for it. But Walmart, I would have to say, as far as a place to where, if I had to guess too, I would assume that most people shop at Walmart for Christmas. Especially when you go into Walmart, you see carts with toys and toys. When I see people with just carts of toys, it makes me think that they're getting some really good deals. And I went with my mom to Walmart the other day. She had to get a couple things, and I was doing the grocery store video. And she had gotten some toys for our nephews, my nephew and my niece. And it was like some of the prices, I was like, wow, this is amazing. Like, I'm not going to say what it is, because some of the family watches the videos here. But I couldn't believe the prices on them. I was like, this is really good price, even for Walmart. So, it's definitely worth checking out Walmart to see some of the deals that they have. And you may not find exactly what you want, but like I said, if I had to pick one store to get all my Christmas shopping done, to make everybody happy and not spend a fortune, Walmart would be it. So just to run down a quick few stores that I really wouldn't shop at all the time for toys and Christmas presents. One of them would be Target. I love Target, but when you compare the prices, I'm always looking at prices. You guys know that, and a lot of the toys seem like they're $2 or $3 higher than what would be at Walmart. I feel like Target's toys and games and all that stuff, they're the same. They have the same quality, the same types of toys that Walmart has, but Walmart is cheaper. Walmart wins at that. That's why, as to where I do like shopping at Target, and you can find deals. You can. Like Black Friday, they had great deals at Target. But as far as now, they're not really as good as what they are at Walmart. And let me say too, like if you're looking for some of the newer toys, you're not going to find those at Big Lots or Ollie's. You will have to look at Walmart or Target or Amazon. Amazon, I'm surprised I didn't put that on this list. I threw together a little short list, but honestly, Amazon's the way to go because you can find any of these toys and you might be able to find them, way cheaper than what you're going to pay in the store. So yeah, originally Walmart was number one on my list, and I didn't even think to put Amazon on here. Amazon's number one by far. Every one of my friends, family, us, we're Christmas shopping on Amazon because one, with Jessica, with everything going on, we've had to do a lot of online shopping this year. And let me say that Jessica is doing very well. She wanted to be on this video with me today, but she's still kind of resting, still a little sore a couple days after she had the kidney stone removed. Thank you all again for all of your awesome comments. Really appreciate that. She's been reading them and she loves all of you guys. Thank you all also for the Christmas cards. We've been getting a lot of Christmas cards lately, and my elf in the back here is making up a bunch of Christmas cards to send out to those who sent them. Also, make sure, we had a couple people that didn't put their address on the envelope, and so if you want us to send you one, make sure you private message me or email me your address so that we can send you a card of the ones we had two people that didn't have their address, had part of their address but didn't have the whole address, so we were not able to send you one back unless we have the whole address. So I won't say the names of the two, but if you watch us and you know who you are, make sure you send us your address so we can send you a Christmas card. Okay, so now to the super budget. You don't have any money, or you're very low on money, you have a very tight budget, and believe me, I can understand. We're going to talk about a couple places to where you can get a lot of friends or that special friend, a lot of different things and not spend a lot of money. We're going to talk about some consignment stores like St. Vincent de Paul, right? St. Vincent de Paul. St. Vincent de Paul is everywhere around the country. And I know some places may not have one nearby, but St. Vincent de Paul is an awesome place because, and always look at what you buy, make sure there's no cracks or anything, because, you'll find that kind of stuff, because it's kind of like a big garage sale. It's stuff that's been passed down that, goes to a store. Goodwill is another one. Goodwill. I know, I've kind of been... Salvation Army, they used to have one around here, but I feel like they were kind of pricey. Like, I feel like they're getting the same kind of stuff, but they're charging a little much for these things. I've seen some stuff at Goodwill sometimes, too, that has been pretty expensive. But I will say St. Vincent de Paul seems like a great system, a great place to where... I was there yesterday. I took my mom there. She needed to look for some dining room chairs. And we found 4 really nice, solid, I think it's oak. I'm not really sure, but they are solid dining room chairs. We got all 4 of them for $45. $45. She was going to spend like $175 on these 5 chairs of another place that was like an hour drive away. And I was like, let's go check out St. Vincent de Paul and see what they have. When we went in St. Vincent de Paul, it was like Merry Christmas. Like they had so many different Christmas items, so many toys for so cheap. Like things for like 50 cents, $1, different like snow globes for like $1, 50 cents. Could not believe that we got those chairs for $45. I was able to get all of them in the back of my car, and that's awesome. I drive a crossover Honda. So, I was a little worried about getting 5 chairs in there from Erlanger, Kentucky, which is where we were going to have to drive to get those other ones. And I was like, well, let's check St. Vincent de Paul. They were actually selling the table and the 4 chairs for $45. Now, she had no need for the table. I wasn't able to fit it. She said, you know what? I'll give you $45 for just the 4 chairs. And believe me, absolutely worth it. Every one of these chairs, if you were to buy these new, would be over $100 a piece. No kidding. St. Vincent de Paul is what inspired me to do this video today. Now, a lot of the inspiration has come from a lot of you guys. We have gotten a lot of comments of how I know a lot of you guys that are on just Social Security and skimming to get by on everything, but you still want to get that loved one a Christmas present. I was thinking that when I was at St. Vincent de Paul yesterday. I was like, I could find some change somewhere under a couch or something and be able to buy something. And not saying that that's what you would do. I'm just saying that if it's that bad and you still want to get someone a Christmas present, this is a place that you can do it. I was very impressed with how nice the people were there. I never really go to St. Vincent de Paul much, and just the atmosphere was great. It smelled great in there. It smelled like pine trees, like they were like burning or had some kind of spray, because it was everywhere. It smelled like Christmas trees everywhere, yet there were no Christmas trees. So they had some kind of pine candles or aerosol or something. I don't know, but it was nice, very welcoming. The people there are awesome. They were so happy that we were willing to take the chairs and just leave the table so that they can sell the table maybe for, a few extra bucks and stuff, because we need these places to stay in business. We need places like St. Vincent de Paul, Goodwill to stay in business, because there are a lot of people that are very less fortunate than others, and it's good that we can, we take stuff to St. Vincent de Paul. When we have a bunch of clothes that we're not, we're just not going to use anymore, or, toys, stuff like that, all that can go to St. Vincent de Paul. They have bins that you can separate it out to make it easier for them. I know some people go and they just throw a bag there on the ground. I hate when they do that. I really do. Because they have bins that you can actually separate everything out. But I was thoroughly impressed with St. Vincent de Paul. I was looking over some of the books there too. There were cookbooks for 50 cents, like big, huge cookbooks. I saw the same Instapot, the Insta Bible that we have that has all the different cooking recipes for the Instapot. They had that there for $2.50. Now, I really don't know how much it was, because Jess ordered it on Amazon. Probably should have asked her. But I'm sure it was more than $2.50. I mean, that's a thick book. But I mean, great deals at St. Vincent de Paul. As far as the cheapest way to go, and probably the place that everybody should go visit just to check out, just to see what they got, St. Vincent de Paul is a solid number 2 on my list here. Amazon has to be number 1. I don't know why I did not put that on my original list here, but Amazon is probably number 1 when it comes to everybody's Christmas shopping. And it's just unbelievable. It really is. Amazon has really done all the work to make things as cheap as possible. They have secondhand people that are selling things on Amazon that are, certified that they, if something happens, Amazon takes care of it. I like that. I like if something goes wrong, they always make it right. They will. We've had a couple issues over the years with Amazon, delivery taking way too long, or, and they always refund your money. They always, there's always spots to be able to take your stuff. We have a Kohl's. I don't know, I never go to Kohl's really anymore, just because things are so expensive there. It's crazy. Plus, you can find it on Amazon for cheaper. But they have an Amazon hub there. Not a hub, an Amazon return place. And I gotta say, it's really nice. You're in and out, and I don't know if they have these places, where you live. I'm sure they probably do. If they're going to put one in Kohl's down here, I'm sure they have them everywhere. But makes it really easy to return an item in case it's wrong or the wrong size or something like that. It happens, and you don't even have to have the box. You just give it to them. Don't quote me on that. One thing I had, I didn't have the box. They took it and it was fine. But you may need the box for some stuff. I'm not really sure. But I do love that service, though. I love that service. And because we're talking about Amazon, I was like, it just came up. I was like, I can't believe I didn't think of Amazon. That's hilarious. Well, guys, just wanted to throw this quick video together. I know it's not a lot of stores, but I wanted to focus on a couple of the ones that we get a lot in the comments, and the ones that me and Jessica, I talked to Jessica a little bit about this, the shops where we can save, right? Big Lots, Ollie's, yes, you can save. Walmart's probably being the cheapest, that if you want to be in store, and find not everything you want, but, you know, especially for kids. I feel like shopping for kids, maybe 12 and under, you can find everything at Walmart, no problem. So we have to go Amazon, Walmart, St. Vincent de Paul. And St. Vincent de Paul is up there because of it being cheap. I know this video kind of turned from budget to where can I get it, right? Where can I get it? Walmart, Amazon, everywhere else, you know, if you're just looking for something, not sure what you're looking for, you know, but you're going to find something for a good price. Big Lots, Ollie's, St. Vincent de Paul, Goodwill, you know, there's all kinds of places that we can find things cheaper for Christmas. And I wanted to do this video because Christmas is very important to a lot of people, important to us as well, that, you know, we're able to budget ourselves outright to where we can get a little bit of something for everybody, focusing mostly on the children, because Christmas is a special place in a lot of people's hearts where, you know, when you're younger, you really, you know, Christmas is number one. That's, you know, kids love Christmas. I know growing up, you know, I loved Christmas. Jessica did. It was always fun and, you know, really excited. 2 weeks from today. 2 weeks from today. Today is December 12th. No? December 11th. Okay, I had to double check on my phone. It is December 11th, 2022. Yes, we are 2 weeks away from Christmas to the day. 2 weeks from today, it will be Christmas. And we are very excited to share our adventures with you throughout the next couple weeks. We will be continuing to focus on finding you the best deals in the grocery stores as we go along. Thank you to who left in the comments. It looks like we got a long list to cover here at Kroger coming up in a couple days. Kroger looks like they're stepping up to the plate. And I'm glad that I was telling people in the last video that let's hold off on this stuff. Don't go spend $5 for a thing of butter. Or, you know, people were talking about Land O'Lakes like it's $6.49 at Kroger for that right now. Let's wait a few days here. We'll be going to the store. We're going to check out all the sales. The hams are on sale at Kroger for less than $1. I know one is going down to 89 cents a pound. And that some of them already are. I know Myers has theirs. We've got the Cooks. And then I'm hoping, I know we get a lot of comments on the Sugardale hams that we mostly just see at Walmart. But we went there yesterday and they weren't on sale yet. So I really don't know. But we're looking at the Cooks hams. And we're going to be checking it all out, guys. I have to say it was very enjoyable making this video today. I really wanted to talk about some of the budget places to shop for Christmas. We get a lot of comments on this all the time, and I'm so focused on going to the stores and doing the grocery videos that I tend to not forget, but, you know, doing these extra videos like this, you know, it's like I really wanted to do this today. It was fun to chat about some of this with you guys. We get a lot of comments on it, so I wanted to make sure we covered what we thought were the best places to go for Christmas. Again, Amazon's great, Walmart, you know, Target, not so much. Meijer, you know, we didn't talk about Meijer. It's kind of like Target. Meijer's like Target. I feel like the prices on toys and stuff like that are $2 to $3 higher than what they're going to be at Walmart. So if you don't want to deal with the crowds at Walmart, though, and you're not worried about the money, Target, Meijer. Target's probably a little busier than Meijer when it comes to toys. I feel like Meijer doesn't do as great when it comes to like toys and stuff like that. But I never really shop in those areas at Meijer, so not 100% sure. But, you know, definitely some of the places that we chatted about are good ways to save money. Guys, thank you so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. With all that being said, I am out. And always remember, the adventure is out there.